Okay, children, good evening. After long back, we met here. Excretion. Yesterday, no excretion. What is excretion? Different organs in excretion in the main important kidney and LS of kidney we have studied. Today, I want to explain basic structural functional unit of kidney. It is called nephron. What is nephron? Basic. It is the basic one. They have a structure and they have a function. It can work. It is called a nephron. Basic structural functional unit of excretion is called nephron. What is a nephron? It is a microscopic structure. Each kidney contains 2 to 1.5 to 1.8 million of nephrons present in each kidney. It is a functional unit. Mainly they filter the waste substance removed from the blood. Okay, children? Structure of nephron. ఓకే అమ్మ తెలుగు మీడియంలో కూడా నెఫ్రాన్ అంటారు. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది పిల్లలు నెఫ్రాన్ న్యూరాన్ రెండు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంటారు. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్, ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం తెలుగు మీడియం పిల్లలు స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ నెఫ్రాన్, స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ న్యూరాన్ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్. Neurons are present in our brain, nervous system. Nephrons are present in kidney. Yes children, read question thoroughly in board exam. What they are asking, nephron or neuron? Okay children, now structure of nephron. You know very well. Inside the kidney, last class I explained, this is LS of kidney. LS means longitudinal section of kidney. Okay, here large number of structures are present. Here small like this structures are present. Large number. In that, small thread-like structures are called nephron. It is a microscopic structure. We can't see. It is microscopic structure. Under microscope or lens, with lens we can see. Now you see, here this structure, it is divided into main two parts. One is Malpighian body. Second one, tubular structure. Okay, tubular structure or tubular body. Okay, first Malpighian structure. Malpighian structure, in that two it is there. One is Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule, and second one glomerulus. Okay, next one tubular structure or tubular body. There are three divisions. One is PCT, proximal convoluted tubes. Second one, loop of Henle. Loop of Henle. And third one, DCT, distilled convoluted tubular structures. Listen, Amma. Structure of nephron, it is divided into two. One is Malpighian body. Second one, tubular structure or tubular body. Malpighian body, again two parts in that. Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. Second one, tubular structure, it is three divisions in that. PCT means proximal convoluted tube. Second one, loop of Henle. Third one, DCT, distilled convoluted tubes. Okay, children. Now, first part, Malpighian body. In that, the same double cup-shaped structure. Double cup-shaped structures. Okay, this is called Malpighian in that body. Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. This is Bowman's capsule. Next here, blood, especially renal artery. They bring the pure blood. They divide. Renal artery. Okay, it is also called as afferent, AFF, afferent artery or afferent arteriole. Again, they divide into number of thin blood vessels, large number of thin blood vessels. Here you can see afferent. Afferent means from arteries to blood enter into nephron. It divide large number of blood vessels. It is also called as bunch. So many blood vessels divide thin blood vessels. It is called glomerulus. Is Bowman's capsule. Next one, glomerulus. Okay, children. It is afferent artery. After that, again thin, narrow compared to afferent artery. Here inner diameter is more, means width is more. Here efferent, small. This is efferent arteriole. Afferent means incoming, efferent means outgoing. It is coming down. Outgoing blood vessel, that is called efferent. Afferent arteriole, efferent arteriole. Now, this is total is called Malpighian body. Both together, this two is called Malpighian body or Malpighian capsule. Malpighian body is also called as Malpighian capsule. Okay, children? Glomerulus, double cup-shaped structure is called Bowman's capsule. Together. After that, here first structure, it is convoluted. Convoluted means folded structure. And first tubular structure or tubular body. This is structure name is called PCT, proximal convoluted tubes. In tubular structure, there are PCT. First one PCT. After PCT, again narrow, somewhat reduced. This is called Loop of Henle. It is a U shape or hairpin shape. Structure is called hairpin. Okay, loop of Henle or hairpin structure. The structure name is called loop of Henle. Henle loop or loop of Henle. శిక్యము అంటారు తెలుగులో. శిక్యము ఎలా ఉంటుంది? శిఖ పిన్ను అంటారు. హెయిర్ పిన్ లాగా యూ షేప్ పిన్. దట్స్ వై you knows very well. Olden days they are used like this pins. This is called U pin shape. After that, this structure name is called DCT. DCT. DCT means distilled convoluted tube. Distilled convoluted tube. This is called loop of Henle. Next convoluted tube DCT. DCT connect into this collecting tube. This is called collecting tube. Collecting tube. So many collecting tubes. Here I drawn just a rough diagram. So many collecting tubes, all collecting tubes open into pelvis, pelvis to hilus, hilus to ureters. These are all ureters. These are all collecting tubes. So many collecting tubes. These are all collecting tubes. All collecting tubes. Filter urine enter into pelvis, hilus, hilus to ureters. Okay, children. If anyone want to take photograph, you can take. Half completed, still it is there. Okay, how to draw? This is easy method. Next, from here to pure blood, but here so many nitrogenous waste substance are present. They enter into here. Filter, especially small holes or pores are present. With the help of it is formed for podocyte cells. Very, very important objective. Podocyte means cells. Podocyte cells. Especially a large number of small holes are present. It is made up of podocyte cells. Podocytes. Cyte means cells. Podocyte cells. They help for filtration. With more pressure, blood enter into here. Here thin blood vessels are present. With pressure, large amount of solution or blood, except to RBC cells. Except blood cells, RBC, WBC and platelets, except blood cells, all enter here through the podocyte cells. Here, filter the blood. Filter the blood. Such filtered blood first enter into PCT. PCT means proximal convoluted tube. How is it? It looks like a blood. That is called primary urine. It is also called as primary urine. Here, after filtration from the urine, that is called primary urine. Primary urine, it look like a blood, except blood cells, RBC, WBC, platelets. Okay, Nama? ఇందులో తెలుగు మీడియం వాళ్ళు వినండి. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ధమనుల ద్వారా రక్తం అనేది ఎక్కువ పీడనంతో ఇందులోకి వస్తుందమ్మా. దీన్ని ఏమంటాం? గ్లోమరులస్. అంటే ఇక్కడ రక్త నాళాలు, రక్తకేశ నాళికలు ఉంటాయమ్మా. ఈ రక్తకేశ నాళికలు అనేటివి ఈ బౌమన్స్ క్యాప్సుల్ లోకి రాగానే ఇక్కడ కొన్ని సెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ కణాలనే పోడోసైట్ కణాలు అంటారు. ఈ పోడోసైట్ కణాల ద్వారా ఈ రక్తం అనేది వడపోయబడుతుంది. ఈ వడపోసిన రక్తం అనేది మొదటగా పీసీటీలోకి వస్తుంది. ఎలా ఉంటుందట? వడపోసిన రక్తం లాగే ఉంటుంది, కానీ అందులో రక్త కణాలు అనేటివి ఉండవు. వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. రక్తం లాగే ఉంటుంది, అందుకే దీన్ని ఏమంటారు? ప్రైమరీ యూరిన్. ప్రైమరీ యూరిన్. ఇక్కడ నుండి ఇందులో వడపోసిన రక్తం లోపల అన్ని రకాల ప్రోటీన్లు, విటమిన్లు, కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్, మినరల్స్, సాల్ట్స్, హార్మోన్స్, ఎంజైమ్స్, శరీరానికి కావలసిన అన్ని రకాల ఉంటాయి. అంటే ఇన్ ప్రైమరీ యూరిన్ విటమిన్స్, ఓకే, కార్బోహైడ్రేట్, ప్రోటీన్స్, ఫ్యాట్స్, మినరల్స్, వాటర్, హార్మోన్స్, enzymes and all types of ions are present. That is so much useful for human body. So first this primary urine enter into PCT. Okay, then here what is this? Efferent. Afferent means incoming. Efferent means glomerulus to outside. They divide into blood. Okay, these blood vessels pass on. How is it? Pass on okay. Now here this blood vessel see, clearly you can see from here to again blood enter into, this is called renal vein. Through renal vein it reach to the heart. Okay, here what happened? Here you see, this is primary urine. So many useful substances are there. By diffusion process, here so many useful substances. By diffusion process, they enter into, what is this? Afferent arteriole. They enter into useful substance, enter into blood. Again, all useful substance absorb into the blood. Again, they absorb into blood. like this. In this area, all useful substance enter. Here what happened by diffusion process. What is diffusion? High concentration to low concentration. Transfer the molecule. Here concentration is more in PCT. So from PCT to all useful substance again enter into blood. So loop of Henle, up to loop of Henle, they absorb into the blood. Then loop of Henle to they enter into what is this? DCT, distilled convoluted tube. Here different. Here osmotic pressure will maintain. Osmotic pressure is very important in excretory system. Osmotic pressure. If some ions it is required, they enter into DCT. At same time, one hormone also produced. That hormone name is called vasopressin. Vasopressin. What is the importance of vasopressin? Mainly reabsorption of water. From where? From renal tubes, this area. Reabsorption of water and minerals. Okay. This vasopressin is very important hormone. They reabsorb the water. Why? Because in urine, so much water is present. Such water is required. Water, minerals, salts, vitamins, some useful substance they reabsorb. Main function, vasopressin. After that, remaining waste, they enter into collecting tube. You see them, collecting tubes. These are all collecting tubes. Through collecting tube, enter into pelvis, plus to ureters. Ureter to it enter into urinary bladder. Okay, urinary bladder to send out the body. Okay, children, this is structure of nephron. Very important. 4 marks question in board exam. Once again, listen. Clearly, I want to explain. Okay, first one, structure of nephron. There are 2 parts. One is Malpighian body and a tubular body or tubular structure. Okay, it is also called as renal tubules. Renal means kidney. Okay, this is Malpighian body. Renal tubules. Renal tubules is also called as tubular body. Okay, Malpighian body 2. Bowman's capsule, glomerulus. Renal tubular structure, PCT, loop of Henle, DCT. First one, Malpighian body. Bowman's capsule, it is double cup-shaped structure. Double cup-shaped structure. This is called Bowman's capsule. Here, afferent arteriole, they bring the blood, pure blood. Here, divide large number of blood vessels. Bunch of blood vessels is called glomerulus. This Bowman's capsule, glomerulus. Together, it is called Malpighian body. Okay, children. Next, remaining structure up to here, Malpighian body over remaining. This is the renal tubules. First convoluted tube structure is called PCT. Here, U-shaped pin-like structure, U-pin shape like this. U-pin structure is called loop of Henle. Again, it is convoluted. The structure is called DCT. PCT, loop of Henle, DCT. These 3 together we are saying renal tubular structure or tubular body. Next one, DCT, connecting to collecting tubes. These are all collecting tubes together form the ureters. Okay, children? Now, mechanism. From here to afferent artery, bring the blood. Why? Because here inner dia is more, pressure is less. Here dia less, thin, blood vessel thin, pressure more. Why? Because here pressure more, through here to enter, automatically pressure increased in glomerulus. Then what happened? Through blood vessels, large amount of blood filtered. After filtration, special cells are present here, glomerulus, that is called podocyte cells. Filter the blood. Okay, so many useful substances also filter. First to form the urine, it is called primary urine. First filtration in Bowman's capsule, form the urine, that is called primary urine. Primary urine contains so many useful substances like water, minerals, salts, okay, vitamins, proteins, fats, carbohydrates like glucose, sugars, and enzymes, hormones, so many useful substances are present except blood cells. Okay, next, then enter into tubular structure, renal tubular structure. Then same time, efferent nerve divided in total cover the renal tubular structures. What happened here? In so many useful substances are present in renal tubular structure. Here in the blood efferent artery, less number of substance. So what happened? By diffusion process from high concentration to enter into low concentration. Again they absorb. Okay, then enter here. Again enter here. Where? DCT. Exchange of ions, especially sodium, potassium. Okay, sodium and potassium, even chlorides also. You know, you can learn clearly in intermediate. Okay, then here tubular structure, reabsorption, secretion, they secrete the vasopressin, hormone, reabsorption of water and minerals. After that, they send into collecting tube. All collecting tubes together form pelvis, pillars to enter into ureter, ureter to urinary bladder, through urethra we send out the body. Okay, children? If anyone want to take photograph, you can take. Okay, sir. Now, in urine, in this collecting tube in urine, here what is present? Percentage important amount 75% of water. 75% of water. Remaining organic inorganic substances. Here mainly hypertonic urine is formed. Hypertonic urine, that is 75% of water, remaining organic inorganic substances are present. Okay, children. Now next one. Here sometimes, okay, I want to rub this area. Commonly urine contains (96% of water in closed final formation, 2.5% of organic, remaining how much? 1.5% of inorganic substance. This is called composition of urine. Very, very important. Composition of urine. Very, very important. In board exam, they are asking. Okay. Composition of urine. What is composition? 96% of water, 2.5% of organic substance. Organic means carbon contained substance. Okay. Carbon contained substance, all organic substance. 1.5% of inorganic substance. Inorganic means other than carbon contained substance. Okay, children. And one more question they are asking. What is micturition? What is micturition? Removal of urine from our body is called micturition. Okay. Removal or send out from the body. Send out the urine from our body is called micturition. One more question they are asking. Okay, next. Oh, here these are all collecting tubes. Collecting tubes to urine enter into here, then enter into, this is called ureter. Ureters. Okay, this is ureters. These are all ureters. Now these are ureters. Okay, ureter to urine enter into, this is called urinary bladder. Urinary bladder. Okay, this is called urethra. Urethra to send out the body. Okay, here very important. Sometimes in board exam they are asking. This is here two splinters are present. First splinter and second splinter. Two splinters. Splinters means walls. These two are walls. Okay. After filtration, urine enter into ureters. Ureter to enter into urinary bladder. Commonly, this urinary bladder capacity 300 to 800 ml. Maximum capacity 300 to 800 ml. When 300 ml fill inside, this stretch. Bladder means stretch. Stretch means this splinter will open. Above 300, splinter will open. Then only it is involuntary splinter. Involuntary means it is not under control of our concern, our body. Okay, this splinter will open, then urine coming down up to here. Then here, touch the urine in down splinter, another splinter. Here, sensory information they pass to brain. Then pressure on splinter automatically start the feeling in our body. Okay, we want to urine, we send out the body. Then this splinter under control our body. So the splinter when open, we can excrete the urine. But one thing, below 5-year children, first this splinter open, then this splinter, second splinter, not under control of child. Okay, it is voluntary, but they not under control of their body. Sometimes the splinter will open without concern, then urine will come outside, then bed become wet. That is below 5-year children's. Okay, above 5-year children's, it is under concern. Okay, they get idea, feeling, then the splinter will open, we can excrete. But here, urethra size, this urethra size in female, it is urethra size in female 4 centimeters. only 4 centimeters. That's why commonly urinary infections commonly occur in females. What is the reason? Urethra size is small. Through vagina, it connects outside. Okay. Why? Because urogenital tract, reproductive system and excretory system both open through this urethra. That's why urethra size is small in female, only 4 centimeters. That's why reproductive or urinary infections common we can see in female. Next one in male, it is 20 centimeter long. In male, 20 centimeters long. Sometimes they are asking question in board exam. Okay, in female, urethra size is only 4 centimeters. In male, 20 centimeters long. Okay, children. Okay, children. Next. Commonly, kidney function is failure. Sometimes kidney function is failure. One disease name given in our book, ESRD, end stage of renal disease. ESRD means end stage of renal disease. End stage means maybe 2 kidneys are failed. So we are depending on we transplant the kidney or we depending on the artificial kidney, that is called dialysis. What is the end stage of renal disease? What is the reason? So many reasons. In the one is diabetes. Diabetes commonly we are saying sugar vyadi, chakkara bimari. Diabetes 2 types. Diabetes insipidus. Second one, diabetes mellitus. Diabetes insipidus means sugar disease, means glucose level is more in the blood. And one more, diabetes mellitus. Sorry. Okay. Diabetes mellitus means glucose level is more in the blood. Glucose level increased in the blood. Diabetes mellitus. Diabetes insipidus means atimutra vyadi. It is also called as diabetes insipidus. It is commonly this person, they excrete urine how much? 20 liters per day. 20 liters per day. Normal person, they excrete 1.5 to 2 liters per day. 2 liters per day. Normal person. Normal person excrete 1.5 to 2 liters per day. But diabetes insipidus patient excrete 20 liters of urine per day. Because reason just how I explained, vasopressin. Abnormal secretion of vasopressin, reabsorption not occur. So excess of urine output. That condition is called diabetes insipidus. Diabetes mellitus means sugar disease, glucose level increased in the blood. Okay, children, what is the common disease? End stage of renal disease. Okay, both kidneys functions failure. That condition is called end stage of renal disease. So we are another method, transplantation of kidney or dialysis. Dialysis is a temporary process. Artificial kidney, it is temporary process. Sometimes we can alive or artificial kidney, that is called dialysis process. But after that, surgical process, replace the kidney, transplantation of kidney. Okay, children, we can learn dialysis and transplantation in next class. Okay, children, any doubt? Any doubt you can upload in chat box. Okay, children, thank you. Good night.